There'll be a little pause while everything warms up. Up. Right, so yes, we've been steadily filling in some bits of the Empire of England. Currently, everyone hates us. I have a bunch more people who I can attack this time round for stuff, but then I'm probably going to have to either wait until my threat drops or start doing the maths on how many people there are in the rest of the world that aren't part of the Empire of England. And, you know, in fact, can I just go and do, like, Holy War or War on People ignoring defensive pacts on account of the fact that I've got 300,000 troops and they quite probably don't?
I was about to say, you said everyone hates you, but everyone who hates you is significantly smaller than you, and it's possible that everyone hates you put together is still smaller than you.
Yes.
Yeah, this is kind of what we're hoping for, really.
I mean, India is probably quite populous, admittedly. I mean,
Yes.
Verity's territories tend towards the northern, which makes them look much bigger in a Mercator projection, as this more or less is.
Yeah,
And sparsely inhabited and not very, fertile
really,
on account
there's
of the
no
fact that it's
excuse.
fucking Siberia.
Since it depends on your having 3D graphics, there's really no excuse for it not just giving you a sodding globe.
Yes.
I think there should be a globe.
And there's a Fraticelli uprising, but, frankly,
Maybe CK2 has a globe.
frankly, my position on this is I'm just going to wait until people leave the defensive pact against me, taking blatant advantage of this small bug that Ben found.
Few games set on something that is metrically speaking a sphere. The only example I can actually bring to mind at all is those tiny spherical planets you can land on in one of the Ratchet and Clank games.
It's true.
Presumably you don't count the likes of, say, Frontier on the grounds that, while the planets are spheres, they are spheres in three-dimensional space. So,
I suppose fair enough. If the sphericalness is modelled, then I grant you. But
they're definitely spherical.
But moving around one individual planet is not a large part of it.
No. It's a large part of crashing into the planet, usually.
It's true. I have realised that when I was setting up the my inheritance and looking at the Guardian of Trifond and Normandy, I didn't actually bother to check until just now when I realised it's my daughter whether or not he was being raised by someone Greek. But fortunately he is, so that's okay. So there won't be a massive penalty. Although, it is quite possible he will make it to, full age before I snuff it. In which case, it doesn't really matter. We could turn the Empire away from being full of basilisks and exarchs and towards something else. I say something else on the ground.
But it's quite helpful that you're the only major Greek force in the world. Well, I mean, there is a Byzantine Empire, but they don't have any despots.
Byzantine Empire, yes, but yeah. I'd just like to point that out. Yes, and now Ben's fantastic plan to, sort out the Teutonic Order by vassalising them worked.
Kind of.
It's true, it kind of worked.
Kind of didn't, in that you might lose Ireland, or at least
I
some
might lose some of Ireland in a freak accident, but this just makes it typical. If you try and do experimental things with empires, you have to expect that things will go a bit weird. Also, the longer I sit here waiting for whatever is happening with my Fraticelli uprising to happen, the more troops I have. Though I probably shouldn't go for all-out thermonuclear war yet. For several reasons, one of which is that we just don't have the technology.
Yes. You're not going to get thermonuclear weapons in.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't think we've actually discovered cannon yet,
No.
which is a little bit dubious. Although, maybe if we take over the Mongol Empire, we will discover, a huge... whoops. My plot to kill someone in the Holy Roman Empire has gone astray.
Has been discovered?
Yeah.
Oh dear. That's not good for people's opinion of
So... I can lose 100 gold, or my plot could be revealed. Well, right.
you.
Blackmail it is.
Absolutely.
That's another 100 golds.
What was... Oh dear. No, I'm afraid I just need to bribe another 5 people, sorry.
Well, let's set a threshold. I think I'll bribe another 2 people. But no more than that. Hey, my threat is almost, getting towards 90%. Well, that'll last a long time. Well, it'll depend. I'll see, if any of the good places have... if we get to the end of this month without any more people leaving the defensive pact, I will...
That's someone's main picture for something
go and see who... Okay, someone else has joined the defensive pact. Left the defensive pact. That's nice. A little unexpected, but it's quite nice. Let's give it to about the 15th of October. See if anyone else leaves. Just as I think, right, no one's going to leave the defensive pact now. Someone else leaves the defensive. So let's go and have a look and see who's not in the defensive pact. So Songhai. So Songhai not part of the defensive pact. Do I have a claim? I've only got a claim against the holding at the moment because I think I've only got weak claims. Scum at the moment.
Speaking one.
Right.
Oh, to reload what I don't learn to whistle again.
Can I? Ooh, I can declare war on you. Can I declare war on the Holy Roman Empire for anything good? Probably Arabia. That's the last thing. Hey, all my claims for Arabia appear to have varnished like old oak tables. So, at the moment, We can claim Bavaria. We can claim Bremen. And that's tiny. That's not even worth getting out of bed for. State. Approximately 1 billion county claims. You're so you're my kinstote. So I could get a big chunk of Arabia by going with my kinstote. So that's currently my best bet, I think.
Ben, do you think music brains would tell me when Vatican Broadside was originally recorded? A quick Google tells me.
Technically, it has the field to do so. As in, given a recording, I think there is somewhere to record the date on which it was recorded, as opposed to the date on which it was released or what have you.
It just suddenly occurred to me to wonder whether it's possible to find out which pope it's referring to.
So I think we should declare war on the Holy Roman Empire for that large slice of whatever. She's my kinswoman, so I shouldn't have to land her. She is 62, so, you know, we should get a weave on. So, right. Who's not in a defensive pact against us? You guys. Not sure why you, a single county that we have a de jure claim on, that is completely surrounded by the Empire of England, thought that, you know, maybe, just maybe, it'd be okay. Like, you have a good reason. Like, I'll lose half my prestige if I declare war on you. You know, so, like... I'm prepared to believe, and that's good, right? So... he's part of the defensive pact, so let's maybe not. Mali is part of the defensive pact, but I do have a claim for the whole kingdom. Let's maybe not do that while I'm at war with the Holy Roman Empire. Maybe I do that when I'm at war with the Holy Roman Empire.
It's possible that's what I meant by question mark. I no longer have any idea what I meant. Like, I mean, I think I was using that notation in the... that was why I used exclamation mark to mark a particularly good one.
Woohoo! Right. I mean, I know it's only for a county.
That might be what I use question mark for. I don't have it want any of the mark interrobang. And obviously I could I might be able to find a strip with a checkmate in it. But I think chess is more...
Probably in house rules Parcheesi.
Yes, precisely. Chess is more Phoebe and her unicorn.
So, we've declared war on behalf of that
declared that the rules don't apply to her.
We've got a de jure claim over that county.
Yes,
You're my kinstote, and you are a total optimist. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to try going to war with Mali, which is part of the defensive pact.
We've checked, yes.
Good. Did they protect earlier?
Right. Right, let's go and land. What's his face? No, you do not get that. You do not get the county of Middlesex. You get this county, which the barony in this county, which is at least right. Okay, this could be entertaining. Right, so lots of people have been called into the war on Mali. Right. So let's go and find out where the idiot of the Fraticelli uprising is. Let's zoom in enough so that we can actually see his troops. Right, let's bring up everybody else. You'll do. Right. Off you go over there. So I need to invade this bit of the Holy Roman Empire, and I have an unfortunate problem in that right now there are a lot of troops nearby, nearly all of whom want to kill me. Let's try not raising Africa if we can avoid it.
Oh, here we go. Batting Broadside was released on a 2016 album by Half Man Half Biscuit, but it was had a previous release in 2001, so I think it's pretty clear it was referring to John Paul II. I think 2016 sounded quite a lot too late. It must have been rounded up with, we've never actually put this on the album, let's shove it on the same track.
Okay, so that's probably where that's going. Right, you, where's your county? Your county is there, but possibly not for very long. Right, so that is that bit there. Right, my follow-up question is let's split you in half. What's the limits going that way? Let's take this lot and whiskey over.
Sorry, I'm just beginning to observe what you're making war on now.
Yeah, it's somewhere. Don't quite know where it is.
You want another desert, do you?
Nearer the Himalayas than not.
Close to Kashmir.
Yeah.
I mean, is that Afghanistan these days?
That's a very good question. I'm glad you asked
it's
that.
It's a while since I've had to get my atlas out for this game.
It's true. So, right.
Well, no, it's been a couple of weeks, I think. Maybe it's only been a week, because I've been noticing that I hadn't had an opportunity to write my name in, because Verity was insisting I should. Where are we? We're somewhere around plate 43.
Okay, right, well that's entertaining. I'd also like to work out how the hell I have a claim on somewhere in, like, Afghanistan.
Some distant member of your family's third dog's second owner went there.
I can only assume that this is the case, yes. Oh yeah, I've got a Teutonic Order as well. Right, well, let's try and get them together over there. Right, well this is logistically entertaining. Why, why -4? Where's Kudium? Kudym. Okay. Right. Let's go fix that small problem. Right, I have no idea what's going to happen. I mean, things could go extremely wrong at this point. I would just like to point this out. I mean, this is entirely full of going, like, we have a holding where?
It's a small area called Om.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
It's not mine. I mean, I might have to find out where half of these places are later, because
Well,
I'll have...
flavour you might be able to see it without to tell us it.
No,
Vladimir is part
Vladimir
of,
is all part of the Empire.
Verity currently has this in show the sub-realms of the English Empire mode, so as to be able to work out where troops can be raised. Because you get to raise essentially one army from each of your sub-realms.
And some of these sub-realms are in entertaining places. Right, so that's happening where I want it to happen. That's good. I think. Right. So, right, we won that battle. What specifically am I doing around here? Oh, of course, that was that. Was that thing? Oh right, so that was the Fraticelli revolt, of course. Well, on general principles, let's go for a saunter through to the Holy Roman Empire. Right, yeah. And okay, that's probably not going to go very well. Oh yeah, hang on. Yes. Well, no, let's first of all try that, and let's second of all go bollocks, everyone's in a fight. Okay. army of Michael arrived there and is having fight there. How terrifying is that? Not as terrifying as it could be. Right. So I think we... What? Who did I just ask to do that?
You will discover this when one of your armies ends up where you don't expect it to be.
Yes.
Outside your sleeve.
That's the one. Right. This one. No. You are going here. God damn it. Right. Back to this lot. What are you besieging there? You're a 6.54. I think you should go and, like, annoy people. Right. Calling more people into the war. That's fine. Probably. Okay.
Applying what we pay in Africa and benefits or whatever, biscuit crumbs, not pay in Africa.
How the hell did we lose that battle? Okay.
Well, I mean, at least it's only an act. It's not going to have like a voodoo effect where sprinkling biscuit crumbs on a map of the world causes giant biscuit crumbs to fall out of the sky, but
So,
represented territory.
where do you think you're going? Damn it, now I need to find this sodding thing that's besieging something. Right, so you're besieging and we need 9 days to fix that. Right, that's a thing. Let's in fact bring you in there. Let's also in fact give yourself some good commanders in there. Okay. So you've ended up in a fight there, which is what we wanted. Brilliant. Hooray, you've arrived somewhere and you are even better doing something useful. Okay, so you're not in retreat, you're just being confused.
One of those battles looks a little unfortunate.
Yeah, but that lot are going in there just as soon as I
Right.
as soon as I fix that small, insignificant problem. Right, so we now have 100% war score against these guys. Yes. Right, de jure. We win. Right. Okay. That's not completely terrible. Right. Built a castle in Genoa, and I've become Baroness of somewhere. Right. Okay. Yeah, you should probably go over there. It's probably for the best. Slow fever has broken out in Cherson. Or Kherson, I have no idea. Okay, so I did lose that battle because I didn't get through my other battle quickly enough. Right, fine. We have, however, won that battle. Now let's actually shove you into Mali. So, my troops haven't even got there yet, and we have. Okay, so we might struggle to get enough battle score in this thing by the looks of it. So where are you guys going? I think you should be going over here, because you want a 3-to-1 superiority if you don't have troops that are super in desert. And for all the fact that I've had parts of Africa in my territory for bloody ever, I am way less well provided with camels than, for example, the Empress of Poland was.
The Empress of Poland had like 3 camels.
Yeah.
They were just particularly amusing camels.
Hey, we got up to at least 10 camels by the end. 10 extremely confused camels.
Yes. We frequently did.
Yes.
Where did you get those camels from?
Yeah,
We never did work out where she was getting the camels from.
it's true, we never worked that out.
But somewhere in her empire she had a small camel supply.
Oh yeah.
A small camel supply, so you might have had to pay VAT on it.
Possibly. Except I don't think it had been invented
Claire was suggesting where the camels might have come from.
yet.
Claire suggests that the camels might have come from other camels.
Well, yes, but, you know, you sort of have to, like, get camels in the right place in order for camels to have little camels. And we weren't very sure how we acquired the camels in the first place. I think it was through a holding we acquired via Crusade or something. But it was pretty weird, where you're, you know, marching across Poland, the plains of Central Europe, not known for their, you know, warmth, sunniness, sand, or anything like that, or indeed their lack of water, and going, what the fuck is happening here?
1,500 horse and 5 camels.
Camels, yes, what are we doing with the goddamn camels? Right, so we are now besieging somewhere in Ghana. I think we should try and besiege places in Ghana quite quickly, because then at least I can at least get war score from assaulting them. Right. Okay. Let's zip in there for a bit of light attacking people. Right, so you're in there. What's my supply limit? Let's make a new unit. Actually, no, let's just split in half. No, okay, let's merge you back together. I do want to make you unit, because what I need is, so you're
No,
14.
there are still 2 units in that location.
right. New unit. So I want about. Okay, I guess you'll do. You go over there, and use. No, hang on. Put 2 together. Now let's create new unit. Okay, that's probably sorted out some of my problems there. Well, let's march you over to say hello to that lot who are besieging things. I think that's a reasonable thing. So far no one's made it to London yet, although that is a very real possibility. You're one of my grandchildren. Can I arrange a nice betrothal for you? Like, where is that anyway? Okay, you're probably an enemy. Well, you're the Tuscany is not part of my empire. I should not. And this is very important. Right. No, right, no. I'm going to leave marrying you off for a bit, but I am going to see if I can. Okay. So, Mr. Bond. I mean, eventually I presume some armies over here are going to report back that something's happened. Presumably by the, usual psychic powers mechanism or an extremely fast pigeon. These pigeons have speed boots. So... you going? No, you're going over here. And in fact, you're gonna get Adelpha the Speedy. Let's see, right there. And we are attacking people. Yes, I know we're attacking people. And I don't currently particularly like our odds as such. However, I am throwing troops in here with gay abandon. You've arrived there. Right. You've arrived there and are fighting some blokes. Right. Andalusian, Aragonian, de jure, whatever. So you have arrived there. Right, you are going to come back over here. So you've arrived there. We don't want you arrived there. We want you in the next county where you're not exceeding the state limit. You've arrived there and are besieging something random. I don't think I need to worry too much. I can actually... Let's just bring you over here. I'm sure that will be fine. And I've already dealt with you guys. Right, so back to this battle over here, which is currently going rather better than I expected, given that I don't have a massive superiority. There. Oh, I do now. Right. Hello. to wander over there with some mates. Right, so now what are our limits? You guys get to go over there, and you guys get to sit there and besiege wherever it is that we're besieging. What are we besieging? A 2.8 fort. Right, so you've arrived there and are besieging something. Brilliant. Hello, Fraticelli whatnots, you daft stoats. I'm not sure this is going to go well for you. Excuse me while I find the English Fraticelli revolt, which is in Bulgaria, and go... meh. Have I raised Portugal? Yes, I've raised Portugal. I've raised Bulgaria, I think. Oh no, I haven't raised Bulgaria. Whatever. Right, okay. You get... I don't know. Okay, off we start. So you've arrived there and besieging something. Great. Right, we like it when things are being besieged. I think we should try assaulting that. Okay, that went better than I thought. So how are we in this? We are still low on battles. I don't know what you're doing in there. But let's send you across to there. I'm sure it'll work out okay. Well, right, so you go over there. You right there. Okay, you're just suffering from being a bit out of supply. Right, okay. You're up to 13% war score. you need to go down there. And you can get that one. Okay. You arrived there and are besieging something. That's good.
I wish that the OpenSSH option strict host key checking was false was spelt, I don't need this to actually be secure in any way. And then when people advise people to type it on their command lines, there would be some kind of a hint as to what exactly the resulting command line would be good for.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh no, there are situations where there is restricted network situations involving virtual machines where there physically is no other machine that can possibly get in the way of that attempted network connection. They just don't come along every day. If you copy a command like that out of one of the contexts where it's safe and into one of the contexts where it isn't, you would like some hint that that was what you were doing.
Fair, yes. So, you guys, I think where you are going to.
Plus you take the hardline option. Take the hardline approach that if you want that option, you can put it into the code and we can not accept your patch.
Yeah. Stop telling my holding in forever is under siege, because you seem to be spewing this message at regular intervals.
Maybe they keep besieging it and then deciding to wander off and then come
Possibly.
back and having another go.
It's a bit irksome anyway. You guys go there, I think.
That's a good word for that.
And
The kind of deliberate spammy trolling effect of repeatedly turning off and on something that's edge triggered. That seems like a thing that comes up enough times that it ought to have a snappy turn. Nuisance oscillation or something.
I do somehow think that the number of commanders you have should, like, scale somewhat with, like, the size of your empire.
You'll have 8 and you'll like it.
Because
Plus yourself, plus your...
Protostratal, yeah.
You know, Starcraft supply cap. No matter how much money you have and how much territory you control, you still can't have more than 200 in total.
Let's just check, do I have anyone in charge of that army? I do have some people in charge of that army. Okay, so we've run into a small thing there. You've arrived there, let's glue together. And let's... oh no, that's not assault, that's a stupid thing to assault. You've arrived somewhere and besieging it, which is great. So, back to trying to do things in Africa. When there's an entire defensive pact. There to inform you of war. So, where are these guys going? Is it there? Ready? Okay. Have I raised Croatia yet? No. It's fun Croatia in there. You're right there. You're besieging something. That's great.
I've just received spam trying to tell me that Barack Obama is the Antichrist. Hello, but you seem to have missed at least 2 memos.
Yeah. And several million brain cells.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so where are you retreating to? Fine, it'd be nice if you told me where you were going to be in Shattered Retreat to, but okay, I can understand that right now you're not going to do that. Right, let's squash the Fraticelli uprising with a sarcastic note. So just because you tried this in the middle of a war doesn't mean it'll work any better. Also, did you not see what happened to your mates in, like, literally the next county? Right, so... okay. Let's, in fact, shove you over there. Right, there we go. Doof, doof. Back to trying to make anything happen in Africa. And the thing is, if I win the other 2 wars, then I don't have to worry so much about the Far Eastern War, because I can just start sending armies there, because they're not part of the defensive pact. Right, so that's what we wanted to happen, which is good. So, oh, excellent. Good, 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 good. Well, currently good. Try. Okay, we're in Shattered Retreat and will not be coming back for a while. Right. So there's you guys. Can I get over that and fight you and see if I can get literally any fighting war score from that?
Oh, right, is your war score there being scaled based on the...
I don't know if it's being scaled on that or whether it's being sort of dealt with on the assumption that that I need to get war score against specifically the lead party.
You have accidentally switched to government type view, which is probably not going to help you much.
It's true. Excuse me, let's go back into Sovereign view. Okay, so we won that siege. Can we consult that? Okay. So I probably want, in fact, to sit there.
Might want some good commanders there. Are they about to get attacked or are they not?
I don't know.
There isn't a battle symbol.
So they're all going to Timbuktu, which is over there. That might be to avoid a river crossing, but we'll see if when they get to Timbuktu. you've arrived there and are fighting those guys. What I really want is a way of like doing a search for. Right, you've arrived in Treviso. You need to get your arse going to get down there to fight some more Holy Roman Empire that are lying around. Okay, we won, I guess. Right, let's find somewhere for people to sit down. Right. Okay, I think that will do. Shut up about the bloody bishops. I don't care about the bloody bishops.
There's probably a button to turn it off, but I bet it's only to turn off all usurpations below you.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Right, so I've besieged somewhere in the target location, which is, you know, like, great, brilliant for the Holy Roman Empire. So that should allow me to win that part of the war soon. Although, of course, they may not stand down their troops because defensive pacts. Oh no, they weren't in a defensive pact. That was the reason I picked them. So where are you
Because
guys
obviously
going?
you want to go against go to war against the defensive pact and the people who aren't in the defensive pact.
It's the one. So, where are you going? You are going to Nema.
Are they heading for Ghana's capital?
They're going there. Right, off we go. So no, okay, let's go over here instead. So there's less chance of dying of being bloody stupid.
Yes, I thought that too.
So we won
It
that.
occurred to me earlier on, someone was talking about the fact that Megatron fighting Optimus and whatever. You know, I say, the Optimus might not say, if you strike me down, I should become more powerful than you possibly imagine. And the Megatron not reply. I don't know, I can imagine quite a bit. So I can invade his reply.
It should have, yes.
Now I might just have problems getting this together because there's lots of they've got lots of little bits banded together.
Well, you may just have to hope that they'll accept a surrender or they'll offer surrender, but in general it's only the Holy Roman Empire that offers you surrender at like 80% war score.
Yeah.
Do they also eat cheese?
We're not told.
Also, France is very much all the bits that we'd not call France, apart from I think France is a part of my empire, and possibly even that is as well. I
think there's still a little hole in your territory there.
I'll have to go and check at some point.
HRE.
Right, so that's taken us up to 65%. What are we besieging there? Right, okay. Right, let's assault that. Yeah, well. So we're oh, hang on, right, you're not doing anything. Oh. Yeah.
Everywhere inside the.
Yeah, everywhere else
area
inside
is
there
being
has
besieged.
someone being besieging things.
And
So
presumably carefully chosen their sizes to match the supply.
pretty much, yeah. Yeah, approximately. I did my best.
So you've only got slightly under 2 to 1 as well.
Yeah, but they're exceedingly unhappy and pissed off because I've been, wandering around kicking their asses, and they don't.
So they're appallingly ill organised.
Organised, so like my position on this is like whatever. You've been converted to Catholicism. Yes, well done. I know you've arrived there. Okay, you've arrived somewhere and are besieging somewhere. That's okay. You've arrived there and are besieging somewhere. Excellent.
Offer of marriage. Well, probably not for you.
Between random courtier and random guy. Yeah, that's fine. So we've won a siege there. You have to go to the next county. So somewhere over here. Right, you're still building a thingy. You've won everything in that county, so off you go over there. Right. Actually, no, there's 11,000 of you. Off you go over there. In fact, do we have anyone? Yes, we've got someone in charge of you. Right, I think that will do. Right. One. No single battle big enough yet. So where are you going? You are going to Karumba. Well, do I have news for you? We've been attacked in Florence. Do I need to get some people together? Probably not. You're doing okay over there. Right, we can assault you. Right, we're now up to 91%. That's probably going to go our way fairly soon. So what's that percent more score? Right, any minute now we're going to end up winning Byzantine, the Holy Roman Empire War.
You could try off seeing if you'll accept peace offer now.
It's true, I could.
Before you lose that battle in Italy.
Mm,
It's looking marginally dicey.
it's looking marginally dicey. That's fine. Let's throw some more troops down there. I mean, they're not going to get there in time,
the
but
thing
they
is, you'll
will
make
just...
up for it in occupation war score pretty rapidly.
Yeah. I don't think there's a serious problem there. Iranian Syrian de jure war. Really, people, get a grip. Doof crawl. Right, so we are fighting people again. Not very well organised people. Oh look, we won in Italy. Right, release the peace otter. So, right, let's shove you across into Croatia. You get to go to the papacy, you get to go to there. You get to go on a fun camping trip to wherever the hell that is. So, those bits of the Holy Roman Empire. That's the Yemen. I think we take you guys over there. You lot get to come together here to maybe give those guys a kicking. You lot get to try and go over here. I'm sure this will be exciting. So, yeah, I've got -1 war score in that war because they still control the relevant places. Right. So, I think...
Your armies are still fleeing.
It's true. Oh, well, what's the point of that? I think I'd try and sort some stuff out down here first. We're going to disband you, if only so we can raise you somewhere more convenient. Not that I've quite worked out where that is yet, but you know. Right, so no. Some of you are already in Brescia. Oh, you guys. Right, there we go.
Sounds like a hospital road zone.
Yes.
So you get to be disbanded. Okay.
Oh yes, I did one of those. Isn't it the slang kit? Yes, slang kit, yes. I think mine's a slang kit with varieties of letter folds. I don't use mine, it's basically sexy people.
True. I'll just sit here while you throw armies at me, you know.
Donk.
If you're gonna do that, I'm like fine with that. So you, do we have a spare bod? Probably. I think we can probably go and stop you attacking that. Start you attacking that rather. Oh look, we've been attacked by 300 people in this place. You absolute stoats.
One way you can get more, might be able to get more commanders is by hiring the Teutonic Order.
Yeah, but they're probably going to turn up in bloody Middlesex.
Yeah, but then you can reassign their commanders to other places and just leave the army sitting around in London.
It's true. Not least, because there's like 42 people there. So I think if I zip it...
I think it should work. Yes, that you can raise them.
It costs me 17 to raise them.
17 piety.
Oh, 17 oh yes, of course.
And nothing per month.
Briefly. Fidget. Right, let's raise them.
And I think they should have now come with at least one commander.
No, they've got one of mine.
Oh. Oh well.
Oh well, let's just march them in there. I mean, they don't have any morale, but really, if 4,000 people can't take on 42 in, London, what...
But on the other hand, they are free to run, so...
It's true.
I love the fact that your court chapter is the Pope.
Well, he was the best stoat for the job. Speaking of which, I think I just wanted him to convert the ruler there. So now I think I can get him to proselytise some of these irritating bits around near the Crimea, in Bulgaria and so on, that are absolutely 100% determined that that they're going to have Fraticelli revolts, even though this has not historically gone well for any of them. Thank you. Yes, we have been attacked by Incarumba, but you all have the strategic ability of a confused lentil. So, Oh look, they're running away. Excuse me, I need to find out what happened. Zoom out a bit. Okay. What are we besieging there? Right, let's assault it. Okay, we want that. Woohoo, go us. Right.
Still some Malian territory there you haven't
There is still some Malian territory there, and these guys are so you are fighting up there. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any commanders, so well, we'll just have to see how that goes. Anyway, so somewhere up here there's going to be a battle. You've arrived in Essex. They are...
It looks like they're heading to Northampton now.
does look like they're heading for Northampton, so let's, give them a workout. Let's zoom out a bit so I can find my armies. Right, so what was I saying about Fraticelli uprisings? Ooh, the Duchy of Cyprus is part of the...
in the whole de jure part of the Serene Republic of England.
Yeah.
Not just the sovereign base areas, but the entire island.
Right, so you were going to go over there, but it turns out you're going back over here anyway to deal with these guys. And it turns out I totally should have declared war on the Byzantine Empire anyway, because they were part of the defensive pact and decided to come along when everything went stoke-shaped. So this bond. That'll get us no war score basically. So
Who have you got heading for that spare bit of money?
this lot, not that lot. That lot. This lot are over here to try and mop up some guys. Right, so now, what are you doing there? Let's send you over there. Right, so I need to get Basra back quite badly. That's fine, I'm going to fix that now. I should start to get ticking war score because I will have like all of... So where are you?
They're doing a spectacularly good job of avoiding you.
Well, I mean, let's be fair.
You could have waited until they became movement locked.
Yeah.
So when when an army is ordered to move to make a move, it takes some time to do that, and for some of that time you can cancel the move, and at some point it becomes impossible to cancel the move and they will complete the move, and that's when they're movement locked and there's a little padlock icon in the bottom right corner of their like on the 5843 army in the middle of the screen there.
Yeah. Unlike
one
this
now-
one. This
Not
is
that one, that's
yeah.
the-
I was saying this one isn't movement locked
yes.
yet, but that one is. So that's the difference between the...
So it now cannot be prevented from that battle is going to happen because you can't stop that army moving in and the other army can't get out of the way fast enough.
So
if you see another army moving into a province, it's a good idea if you're planning to move in there and meet them to wait until they become movement locked so they can't stop themselves moving into that province.
peace altar. Okay, they're going to surrender.
Surrender at 50%
Percent war score. Okay, we accept. We are slightly confused, but we accept. Right, so you guys go there. You guys get to go there. You can be hopefully...
Well, today.
Yeah. you can be dismissed, and you can be dismissed. Right, so now I just have to find the troops that are littering the everywhere.
You may not want to disband them if you want to send them somewhere else, because
There's
you
only
can't raise them anywhere else.
there's only 4,000 of them, and they have to go literally like 7,000 kilometres away, and I have way more people way nearer. No,
That is perfectly reasonable.
it makes absolutely no sense to move them there. Right, you can be disbanded. You can get into that county, and then you can be disbanded. So, Mr. Bond, what have we got going up here? You can be disbanded. So, what have we got lying around nearby? And so this guy, you have 8,000 troops.
So the Kuzilkun Desert is in the middle of what is now mostly Uzbekistan, and a bit of the very southern bit of Kazakhstan.
So yeah, the thing I'm trying to take is here
You're
on the
over
Taklamakan Desert. So you're going there. Your movement not to there. Your movement not to there. Okay, I think that's going to work out. And somewhere over here we have you guys heading towards those guys. Right, okay, I think my wars are now under control. Up to a
By
point.
definition, if it's under control, it's not actually a war.
It is. Oh dear. More people trying to blackmail me about my plot to kill Thingy. Let's go and look at my plot to kill Thingy, which is insufficient plot power.
Well, I mean, yes.
Right.
That probably means you want to give first.
Yeah. Dismissed. You've arrived in Basra and can be dismissed.
See you next week. Good night.
Good night.
The other armies there are probably dismissible as well.
Oh yeah. Dismiss. Right. So let's put together some people for this. Right. Let's repair the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Let's dismiss that large army. Let's dismiss that large army. Right, now we just have to wait. Let's maybe let time tick a little bit faster while we shovel people across the world. Can we create any new kingdoms? No. So that's probably done something for the region. It's probably too early to get him to go anywhere, not till the end of June. Right, so you've start attacking people in whatnot. Right, let's see how this goes, which probably is not going to go very well for them because I've got like twice as many people, and they're a religious revolt. Don't care about raiders. Whatever. Right, 100% war score. Release the otter with a very, very sarcastic note saying, I don't know if that's the third or the fourth Fraticelli revolt that we had, but within, you know, the space of a few years, but, you know, within like a few tens of miles of each other. But you're all stoats and you deserve to lose. So, I am threatening. Gosh, I never would have guessed that. So, let's go and see. Does the suffix cum perhaps mean desert? It's just a guess. Right. Dudes. I will give you points for it not being exactly where all of... Okay. Right, let's...
Can basically use something good because like that would be more poetic. Almost enough. Probably actually enough.
Yeah, let's let them sort themselves out and put in some of the B team. I've got a new despot of Portugal. Yes, I'm not going to go after any exarchs at this point because or despots rather, because it's a bit late. I am just going to try and win this war over here. Well, I will see if there are any obvious despots that you love me. You really don't love me, right? Excuse me, let me just check. You don't have any good pacts. You do not have any good pacts. Right. Not the Pope and not exarchs, right? Just be right back, working out where Abyssinia is.
Somewhere over here.
Has anyone seen Abyssinia recently?
I think it's that thing that says Abyssinia on it. There's a couple of them visible at the moment on either side of Syria on there.
Oh yeah.
Eastern Mediterranean.
So how big is the exarchate of... oh right, okay, that's probably enough then. Right, let's meander gently across to here. Right, I think you'll do. And by the time you've walked in there, you'll have sorted some more stuff out. Okay. So, let's go and watch my army plod gently across to Uzgan, next to the Taklamakan Desert, which is in, I forgot where you said, but...
I haven't found that one yet, but I haven't been looking very hard. Can you zoom out a bit?
518 gold. But, yeah, let's do that. you want me to zoom out further?
I mean, I think you're somewhere in what is now southern Kazakhstan, but I'm far from certain.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
there's that lake there. Yes, you're just southeast of that lake, of the curved lake, but around what's currently labelled Kazakh, which means
and then there's a mountain range, and then there's this desert.
Yeah, I think you might even be in the highlands of Kyrgyzstan.
It's possible. Zip out one level and still see where we are. Right, so you've arrived in Turingen and you're fighting people. And by the time we got there, the two armies were pretty evenly matched in size, but mysteriously I have better commanders. So you've arrived there and besieging something. Excellent. Right, so off we go. Ah, right. Okay, I found where the enemy are.
oh,
Well, I'm going to lose that battle, but now at least I know, like, where they are. So I think that is informative. Which is, I think they're just going to sit there and wait for my people to turn up. Right, okay. Mysteriously, I won that thing against the Cathars. Really, people, what were you even thinking? Yes, so I think the thing with the defensive pact is to carefully study who's in the defensive pact and who's nearby. He's called his mate in, who has a lot of people. That's fine, so do I. Probably fine. I thought I checked that he didn't have any things, but maybe he didn't at that point.
yes, I think you've discovered that you can enter into alliances
Indeed,
even,
during
even in the
wars.
middle of a war. And the person you entered into an alliance with may be a little annoyed at what you just did, or at least you're a little annoyed when the AI
Do it
keeps
to
doing
me.
it to you. Would you like an alliance? Yes, that would be lovely. Oh, did I not mention I'm at war with the Holy Roman Empire?
Yes. Sicilian War for Doge Geraldo's claim on somewhere. Right. I mean, that might be an internal war. It might not be an internal war. That's how exciting it is. Right. There will be rattling sounds as of a Stokes taking medication, so that I can go to bed at a reasonable-ish time. Okay, so look, you had a Cathar uprising literally 5 bloody minutes ago, in which, spoiler alert,
Papal armies flattened you.
the Papal armies.
Okay, the papal armies are a little flatter than they were, so
That's fine. I'm going to bring in some guys from Thuringia. It'll be fine. Danish Holy War for Zavarot. Okay, cool. Right, you're besieging places. That's going okay. Okay, so I did lose that battle, which is kind of what I expected. go march those two guys in and see what happens. So you are probably going to get there first. So let's stick you together with the kick assist. Let's try and stick you together with the kick assist commanders that, you know, an excellent, well, I'll just give you because you've got lots of skill, can buy. And Adelpho, after, you know, being stuck on the flank to lend his expertise in being in Stooch to everyone, has now managed to gain the absolute flanker, which is, you know, at least quite nice. Proof that not all of my military are complete stoats. Right, well, I've got somewhere with that. That's good. Okay. So where are you going? Have we got enough information? Okay. So they're going over there. You've arrived over here. Let's glue you together. You'll do. Off you go. You have slightly fewer people, but I'm confident that it will go okay. If it doesn't go okay, I'll just raise the Bohemian army in place, and then it will probably go okayer. Milanese revolt war. Well. Let's also bring up the military tab. This one, the can we release people in return for cash tab, as it's technically known. Which countries do I now have a thing with? Vladimir. Right, so... Oh, good lord, right. You're a big duchy. You're held by a young person who generally really likes me, and most of the things he doesn't like me for could be solved by offering him a bunch of viceroyalties. No, not award honorary title. I want to award you a kingdom. Well, a viceroyalty. Right.
Ian has asked a question.
Verity, would you mind switching to ordinary realms view and zooming out when it's convenient, so as to show Ian that we really have still got control of most of the known world? Thank you.
No, to find characters, I'm trying to zoom in. So, Mr. Bond. Anyway, it's not council I want. It's intrigue. Oh dear, I need a new commander. Right, you'll do. Anyway, right, intrigue. Here we are on the process of selling people back to their lords for money. Right, there we go.
Do you gain anything by banishing people?
I don't think I gain anything as such.
And in some cases you get their money, though they may not have any, because they're mostly...
It's mostly the peasants. Okay. So we've besieged there. Let's wander off over there. Oh look, it turns out we've won the revolt war. You states make efforts. Oh damn. I've lost my speed boots guy. Or my other speed boots guy. I have one speed boots guy. Right, so we are now positive in our right, let's impress him with my explanation and go on with my life. Aha! The Exarchate of Lotharingia is no longer considered de jure part of the Holy Roman Empire. And there's smallpox in Volgast. Oh dear. Still, it's not the Black Death. France. Right. Can we buy our way to anything good yet? Yes, we can buy some more cities and temples stuff. What can I build for cities and temples? What can I give to Middlesex? I can't give anything to Middlesex. Indeed. So I can do that for tax income. Right, London gets an assay office.
No, you have an assay office if you've bought a fair.
No, sorry, a fair. Right, let's upgrade the cathedral.
Because St Paul really should have one.
Yeah. I should have actually also looked at my finances, but you know, I am actually getting quite a lot of money per month at the moment, so I'm not overly worried. It is an awfully lot. I have no idea how I managed to find someone who had a claim on it, but since I have them, by golly, I will use it. Yes. Yeah, I mean, of course, because I can get there by sea. I mean, of course, this is all in the bit of territory which, when we were young, was Crimean Holy War for Livonia. Good luck with that. Okay. It was all USSR when we were young. Squeaky, if something really important happens. I was just putting eye drop. Oh, it's okay, it's paused. And it's not important. It's some bishops having a spat again. So that's under siege from somebody random. Oh no, it's not besieged by somebody random. Excuse me. Right. I think I can disband you. You're quite small now. And by the time I shunt you back all the way over there, I think everything will either be won or lost. Georgian Holy War. Jolly good. It's just a chieftain. Let it go. What are you besieging now? Right, so let's sit down and besiege job. So, you, okay, right, you've got a commander. You're going to go over there. There's an adventurer threat in 2 years' time. Okay. I seem to remember that adventurers are slightly tricky.
They do tend to turn up with a few tens of thousands of troops.
Oh.
And no territory.
Yes.
So you have to beat them by battle.
Okay, astonishingly, those guys are sitting there and waiting for my 30,000 strong army to come and say hello to them. The weirdos, right?
Well,
Okay.
the alternative is to run.
Okay, right, that's a problem.
I think you may be discovering why there are maxims about land wars in Asia.
It's possible.
Your supply lines are far, far, far too long.
Yes. Well, it's not so much that. Right, can I...
That's why you can't. Why your troops take so long to get there.
I'm trying to see if I can get them to retreat, but that's unlikely.
No, I think they are retreating because they've gained
Oh yes, they've
white
gained
flags,
that.
even though they are nowhere near at minimum morale yet. But the problem is the enemy has a lot of forces and is chasing them.
Yeah, but now I can insert speed boots to get those over there quickly. Right. Okay, well that's less of a problem. Right. What the hell is happening to my guys? So, right. Let's split you in half. You get to go to there, and you get to go to there. Right. Somewhere around here is Bohemia. Was Bohemia, wasn't it?
I think.
Right. Right.
Not a very good choice.
No. No, you won't do touring here.
Still a bit iffy, but better.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything terrible in there.
Well, you've got. Oh yes, the Legis Craven is of course. We won't get anywhere. You at least haven't got Brave versus Craven.
Craven, yeah. I can't do anything about female ruler, and the viceroyalty thing will mysteriously be sorted out just as soon as I grant him a bunch of viceroyalties. And then play the fun game called Let's Transfer Vassals. But not the Hockmeister of the Teutonic Order. You do get Nordgau. And Gelra. And Saxony. And somewhere in there is Nordgau again. Right, okay, that's at least vaguely sorted. I still have other people, but I can't be bothered dealing with them right now. So they're up to 18,000 troops.
Right, okay, you have actually got some fairly nearby troops.
Yeah.
You just need to be careful to bring them to bear in bits.
Yeah. So you've arrived in Sinai. You, I think, should wander off over there. But you are doing what we expect. Right, so let's go and watch over here to check that nothing untoward is going to happen while I'm sitting around. So, actually, let's... Okay. Let's carefully inspect. Okay. So I can't stack them in the same county because that would... White piece, no.
They keep doing that.
Yep. You'd think they'd learn, you know, this lot are the literate lot, you know, they should know, they should be able to read and stuff. High chiefdom.
Which is why it's so bloody expensive.
Go on. Right, you are... Right, you're right via children. Let's leave it till you're a bit older. And let's assign you a guardian. Good Lord, no. State. I did have a thought. What the hell was my thought? I have no idea. What are you guys doing? Have you joined the war on behalf of someone? No. Right. Good.
Why you're currently hostile with it?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Is Italian Empire hostile towards you? I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, actually let's separate you. You get to go there. Oh no, sorry. there. Let's put you there, and then I'll move them straight into there. You get to go over here. Oops. Just come on. Right. Zoom in. Right. Well, I ran into them because they stopped fleeing suddenly. And I hadn't quite appreciated that that was where they were going to. But right, so that's up to 74% more score. Let's assault this place. 83% more score. That's nice. You get to go over there. He's right there and a besieging somewhere. Brilliant. Okay. Fine, you guys get to go in there then, and we hope they don't have blasters. And that they have the right commanders in there, because I didn't actually check that. Right, so that flank has gone. Okay, right. We've shoved some more people in there, which helps. Whether that will be enough, I don't know. That's not going to be enough, is it?
I don't know.
Okay, their centre's gone, which is...
That'll break their right flank.
Yes.
Remember, their left flank against your left and centre.
Centre.
I think that's your win.
Right. Are you people... Right, let's try and keep Swabia this time. Right, where's Pannonia's over here, isn't it? No. Yes.
Pannonia is what we would call Hungary these days. Possibly before the Magyars arrived. Bit more from there, I think we want to. Okay, he was actually your...
Wow, does he not like me? She doesn't like me very much. What about Duke of Transylvania? Duke of Transylvania likes me a lot. Right, let's make him an extremely happy Duke. Bulgaria, yes. Pannonia, yes. Now, this is a tricky one. Wallachia, yes. Right. Now, somewhere over here, there was an armed battle happening. Excellent, right.
Bloody hell, you've got positive war score.
Bloody hell, I've got positive war score. How the hell did I do that? 38% positive from
that one
battle.
Which counteracts the ludicrous negative. He still controls any of the contested territory or
It's
whatever
it's the bunny.
is.
Right, let's glue you
That
together.
thing that you ended up losing a long-running war to the Holy Roman Empire on many years ago.
Yes. Right. Okay, so that's set people in the right direction. Okay. I mean, the downside to this is now I will be near to lots of places. And everyone will hate me because I am, next door to their, favourite kitten or whatever. that will make us a bit unpopular. Okay, right, there we go. Release the peace otter, enforce demands. Go, lol, did you really think so? Right, yoink, Kingdom of Abyssinia. Kingdom of Abyssinia, I think, gets to go in our great African empire.
I'd say it's on the wrong side of the. It's in the wrong continent.
It should go to
Anatolia or
Syria.
Armenia, both of which are the same country at the moment. Or possibly Syria. Isn't Syria a despot?
Oh yeah, good
I'm
point.
not sure.
Right, let's find the Exarchate of Anatolia. Grant the Exarch of Anatolia the Kingdom of Abyssinia. Right, okay. Oops, now dismiss all our troopses that are over there. Excuse me. Let's wait for the messenger to get round. It's a miracle. Really, the miracle. I might manage to finish this war before, the adventurer turns up. But when this war finishes, whether or not the adventurers have turned up, I will stop for the night because it is quite late. Right. So we have arrived somewhere. We are besieging somewhere. It's a 6.5 fort. And we're pretty close to the limits there. So oh dear, you managed to glue yourselves together like useless stoats. Anyway, let's at least funnel you into nearby but neighbouring counties here. And off we go. So let's see if we can banish like boring prisoners.
0.7 gold.
Yeah. Still 0.7 more gold than I had like a minute ago. Right. 0.5.
I think these are mostly your peasant revolters and such like. Or nothing at all.
Nothing at all, that's not even worth doing that. Okay.
Yes, obviously you want to marry Duchess Kinga the Repulsive.
It's the one, but you lose so much stuff for
It turns out 0.7 is a good reward for banishment.
It's the one. Woohoo! 1.7 gold. $5.4 gold. Wow. Jackpot. Right. Wow.
Is some rather glorious architecture out here.
Yeah. Cool. I want one of those.com.
Well, you're currently trying to get one, to be fair.
It's true. Right, so...
Are you just claiming that one county out here?
Yes.
Okay.
Navarre is now de jure part of the Norway. Well, that is... Oh yeah. I think I had a plan for Innsbruck. Maybe I had a plan for Innsbruck. I guess I'll find out. Let's just check. Money is going up. And prestige goes up enormously. So we've got nearly 70,000 prestige and I'm 55. So yes, I'm hoping to die, you know, with at least 1,000 prestige for each year that I have lived. Bohemian Holy War for somewhere. Okay. Right, so you're besieging somewhere random. And you're besieging somewhere random. And crucially, you're all next door to each other, so that if someone comes and tries to attack me, which, you know, is eminently possible. Right, so we've finished building stage 1 of Cathedral, that's nice. Stage 2 is going to have to wait. That's the sound of a bat. That's probably a panda. On the plus side, you know, once I have this outpost out here, it's not going to be nearly so hard to get everyone out here. I mean, I can't raise many troops there, but, you know, I can raise some troops out here. And, of course, let's just check I do in fact have a landed state. Yes. You know, I can then at least... Good grief! Will you guys just, like, stop dying for 5 bloody minutes?
You guys.
Right, Anatolia. Not Swabia. Right. Yes, my war score is ticking down because, of course, I don't control anywhere yet, but hopefully that will change very shortly. Crimean Holy War for Livonia has ended. Crimea won. Oh well, states. Right. Prince Christopher. His
Might explode.
might explode. Hooray, we're at 40 something % war score now. Brilliant. Right. I'm going to assault this because then I just need to okay, I don't just need to do that. Fine. Let's take you in there. Right, so I think now, if I find the Duchy of Innsbruck, well, if I find Innsbruck and find its duchy, okay. Maybe that wasn't what I intended. Maybe that was what I intended. I have no idea, and maybe it just went wrong. Oh dear. So what am I now? I'm now
Do you have
infirm.
do you have a was it that you had a weak claim on that duchy? and
Thus I'll have a case of Belli next
wanted
time.
to have a case of Belli
Yeah.
wanted to be able to claim it by virtual putting a girl on the throne.
Yes. Well, hopefully we'll be in the right place at the right time for that. Right, let's see how this fight goes. I'm now getting a huge amount of ticking war score. Well, all that time, fighting in Africa has paid off, Clearly everyone's very familiar with fighting in deserts.
There's another army heading into the disputed territory.
Yeah, but I have a plan. Oh no, actually I have a stupid plan. Let's go and fix that.
They've decided not to go there after all.
Right, well, that one now movement locked. Oh well. States. Right, well, let's assault that one. It's on pause because, it works better when time flows at all. Calling his mates into the war, but I don't think that's going to work very well as such, because I'm probably about to get a huge whack of war score by taking his capital. People, can you not, die for 5 bloody minutes? No, hang on. Right. Africa. Egypt. Hanem. Maghreb. Nubia. Right. Right, anyway, back to this war. Somewhere we're either going to win another fight or we will win this thingy. Oh, damn it, something's happened to my magistros. Perhaps not my husband, under the circumstances.
Well, it's not a very dangerous post to put him in. It's not like making him a spy master.
It's true. Ooh, I even get to do my thing of getting a woman to be my regent. Right. Release the peace otter. Yes. Right. In you go. There is a small piece of... Okay, that is actually the most serene Republic of England. Which is good, because that means I can raise 40,000 troops or something ridiculous out here. Should, I manage to have cause to do this. And everyone's running the defensive pact against me for some bizarre reason. I'll leave my Protestratal idle, because...
Oh, can you move the Pope while you remember?
What was that?
Are you in a position to move the Pope?
From?
Because I
Oh,
think he
yeah.
was stuck proselytising somewhere he long
That's a
since
good point.
converted.
Yes.
If nothing else, you've got a nice new Buddhist province that
Province.
wants converting.
Right,
Let's get the Pope murdered somewhere in Asia.
that's the one. Right, I don't have any armies levied. Let's now zoom out and look at the map. There we are. So that bit of pink is me. The other bits of pink are the Utsang Kingdom. And yeah, Africa is gradually disappearing, bit by bit, as is the Holy Roman Empire. Given that I have a big slick of the Arabian Peninsula.
So
Right.
The HRE does still control Mecca and Medina.
It does still control Mecca and Medina because I didn't have anyone with the right claims, so you know. Right. Anyway, it's 1389, and I'm saving and stopping.
Right.
And you get to work out what the summary is. Right. Good night.